Welcome back to Adri's Farmhouse Kitchen. Today we are in the garden. Sun just literally came out, so I can't see much. I've got my dogs with me. They're playing with the goats. It is 18th of July and I would like to show you the garden in July. So we're kind of doing a garden tour. We are checking on some of the animals, but mainly we're in a garden. Behind me, I went to the garden center yesterday and I picked up a few variety of sweet potatoes. I've got 6 sweet potato slips in here. 3 different varieties. This one is a salmon orange. I've got 2 salmon orange and 1 deep orange. So the orange family is here as 3. And I have got the violet variety, the purple sweet potato. I've got 3 of those. So as we go along, I'm gonna find where we can stick it, where it's got an empty raised bed space so we can plant it and see how it goes. Also, I've got some manure in that bucket over there, chicken manure in some water. So I'm just probably gonna fertilize a little bit here and there, I think. And yeah, it's a garden day, so we walk around, see what's in the polytunnel, how things are doing. We are getting, ready more and more tomatoes, what is very exciting. Also, the flowers are looking absolutely fantastic. So if you're interested, you are very welcome. Let's go watch the vlog, friends. Look at her. She found a stick and now she's playing with the stick. And another one just laid down under the table there. My 2 beautiful girls. Right, let's start our tour in this side of the polytunnel. So I can see a few cabbage white butterflies. There's loads around now, and lots of things is not covered, so I can expect huge damages now because they're laying like crazy, the little orange eggs, and I see now lots of caterpillars as well. So race it's time now, but because I'm out of town for 10 days, yeah, I don't know what to expect when I come back, but we'll see how it goes. So let me show you around. I really like to show the garden and then do another tour in 10 days time. So probably you're gonna see it in 2 weeks time when, the before and after the holiday, how much the garden changed. What we've got in here, a volunteer potato. It's still in beautiful bloom, and gladiolus. This one is now very close to going to seed, so I'm just going to take this off. Our sweet corn, it's very slow, obviously, because there's so much going on in these beds. But they are hanging there. I have got 2 Red Bull Brussels sprout plant. So this is the one, and I can actually see a tiny Brussels sprouts forming. This needs taking because it's falling over. And we've got onion. The onions are now looking really good. So I'm sure, and this is now, can you see that green bit? It's now flipped. That's mean it's now getting ready. As soon they flip over and this snack it bend, that means that's a signal that it's ready. So when we come back, probably we're gonna do an onion harvest. Beetroots, this is the orange one. Beetroots are doing really well as well all along here. But definitely do another beetroot harvest. And we have actually already sown some more beetroots and we just potted them on. So those beetroot, probably next month they can come out. So that's gonna be our autumn fall crop. Behind us over here, I've managed to actually cover this, but as I can see so much damage on these beautiful cauliflowers. Did you just see that cabbage white butterfly? Just literally flew past. We've got some popcorn, sweet corn coming, but actually they would probably, this wasn't an ideal situation. We've got beans growing on that little arch. We also got garlic in here and some cosmos. So I'm not sure whether to take this cover off or not, friends. because I clearly can see damage. And clear damage, you know, it's not healed damage. The damage what just literally happened probably last night, so we definitely got caterpillars in there. But because I'm not here, you know, I cannot expect from somebody to go by leaf and inspect and take care of these brassica plants. So we're just gonna, I just probably gonna leave it covered and then just see what's happened. But these now going to, these beans are now actually in flower. And I've got green doctor's tomato here growing. It's my favorite cherry variety. Oh, I have to show you this, friends. We've sown this, I've collected this seed from our old house, from the snapdragon, and this must cross-pollinated. And look what a beautiful snapdragon this is. Look at this absolutely gorgeous color. I just love it in this little jungle of, there is gladiola here, cosmos, more snapdragon coming. So look at how gorgeous the flowers are now. They're all in bloom. We've got the volunteer, pumpkin and squash. So in this bed there is 3 actually volunteer cucurbit family. It's actually 4, one is still coming up here. I don't know what it is, but all got different fruit on it. So one is like a longer, like a butternut squash shape. One it's like more round, and one it's, I think it's a pumpkin. So this one is the one what kind of looks like a butternut squash, kind of, but it is not a butternut squash. I don't know what it is. Some kind of probably a cross-pollination happened in here, but can you see? So this is the male flower over here, hasn't got a fruit on it, but all these have got actually squash on it all along. So that is quite exciting, what's going to happen in here. And there's more in there, look, there's one there, there's one vine in this way, so there is one there. This is actually the garlic bed, although we've got a couple of rows of, well, definitely one row of sweet corn as well, doing quite good. But yeah, I think we're gonna have a good garlic harvest. So there's nothing in here until December. We've just started building it in the winter, so I've only planted out the garlic springtime, so it's doing well considering. Look at this other squash. It's got like a funny, kind of like a watermelon kind of shape leaves, and also variegated with this yellow, not yellow, green and white patterns on it, quite cool. And this is the fruit on it. So I don't know what this is, but if we go higher up, look, just gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen. We've also got volunteer mullein in here, catnip, tomatillo, the tomatillo in more advanced stage, and that's our next volunteer squash slash pumpkin. And this one's got this kind of something fruit on it, so it's super exciting. The coriander now is going to seed. We've got another couple of tomatillo plant in here, more coriander, dill, lots of garlic. We got parsley. Can you see all this interplanting? And we actually have got carrot in here, but it's quite a decent harvest, to be honest, so not bad at all. I have decided I'm going to put the purple sweet potato here. Look, all these cabbage white butterflies, it's attacking the cottager scale. It's got hundreds and hundreds of eggs on it. I'll show you in a minute. So I think I'm gonna fill up this place in here with these sweet potato slips. I've got my own. It's quite taking its time to grow, but we grew this from the sweet potato from the shop. We've got some parsnip growing in there, shallots, the cottages. We had a row of potato that is ready to harvest now, that died back. So as we go more along, with more light is here, so the parsnip, it's larger in here, and the shallots. So that's good. We've also got beans. I put some beans in here as well, and they are now doing nicely. We had a pom-pom in here as well, so that's this bed. And the kale, it's looking fantastic. So now I'm using this actually for the animals. They absolutely love it. So these are the eggs of the cabbage boy butterflies. It's absolutely covered. At this stage now, I really don't know what to do. Oh, we've got a lovely ladybug there. But look at this flower bed. This, honestly, I knew this is gonna turn out absolutely gorgeous. The gladioli and the dahlia is the star of the show at the moment. The dog just scared the alpacas, but they are so nosy. Look, they are. Ah, Sandy is there. Oh. So yeah, flowers are doing absolutely fantastic. I am so happy with this bed because I moved all these gladiolis from the old house, and I cannot believe how well they are doing considering. So that's amazing. Half of this bed is the flowers. In this bed actually the eucalyptus is doing quite well. And we've got all the chard. Look at these colors. Isn't that just gorgeous? Okay, let's go to the polytunnel. I'll show you what's happening in the polytunnel 18th of July. You right, Luce? Okay, so welcome to the tunnel. So I have got 9 raised beds in here. The far 3 mainly tomatoes. In the middle I've got all sorts. So we've got the... Well, let's just go around and I'll show you. It's easier because it's that many in each bed. I can see this one wasn't pollinated, so we can just take this right off. But these ones are like a little funny looking. I honestly don't know. They must be all, you know, cross-pollinated something. So it's either gonna be food for us or food for our animals. If not, then compost. In the other side, it's like a white, not white, creamy colored something going on, what I'm quite excited about. But I don't really know what's the variety or what it is, but there is quite a few on it, so perhaps we're just gonna have to wait and see. This is supposed to be my pepper bed. Obviously the pepper is not gonna have a good crop now. So this is something what I'm gonna have to stick to my plan. And I think I'm gonna extend the garden for the squash, pumpkin and courgette only, because they need so much space. And if I would not have this in here, then I could have had amazing peppers and chilies. But the thing is, kind of I'm glad I left it, because all the ones I've sown in the module trays and we transplanted them, they don't like being transplanted and they're not doing well outside. So luckily we've got all these volunteers and we're gonna have something, because otherwise I'm not sure if we would have anything at all, to be honest. But yeah, this beautiful zinnia we've sown from seed. How gorgeous. I've got the sunflower giving lots of little heads, so pretty. I mean, the cayenne peppers are actually doing really well, as you can see. So we're gonna have lots of cayenne chili pepper. That's the sweet chocolate peppers in here, so we're gonna have a few on those, but obviously not a lot. Marigolds, flowers are looking fantastic, and look all these dill seed now, dill heads. It's just such a pretty sight. And the cosmos, this was a volunteer cosmos. This is, if you believe, if you not, this is one plant and it's just taking over the whole race, but it's fantastic. Over here behind us, look at the size of these cabbages. So these cabbages, I've got about 5 in here, are the field kraut cabbages, and they are absolutely massive. In this bed we had the first early potatoes earlier, and now the cabbage, and soon we're gonna harvest this. We're probably gonna put something else what we are growing, like some kind of fall crop in there. These two tunnel behind me, they are the peas, and I've not pulled them out, even though now they look half dead. Honestly, so between where, let's say, where was, well, the drying of bit going on in the main stem, there's a little sucker, a short shoot comes between the leaf, where the leaf grows, and the stem, and they gave me another crop, and I have got absolutely hundreds like that. So it's definitely a second crop. So even though it looks like it's got some kind of disease, it's absolutely fine. These ones are just the first what cropped, and they are died back, but that's the second. Can you see in between? This is very nicely visible how that main stem is going up, and then it sends these little shoots in between the leaf and the stem, and then gave us another lovely crop. I've also got in here argy lemon drop, chili pepper growing. I've got some cilantro, coriander. It's very slow again, my loofah, so I really don't know if anything's gonna happen with this, but we're just gonna have to wait and see. I have, oh, that's a beautiful zinnia here, look. This is a volunteer tomato. I had few years when it's calcium deficiency, when it's a blossom and rot going on in these. I'm gonna take this off to show you. So I've got quite a few this year, quite a few of my tomatoes got this brown bottom, and it could be overwatering, underwatering, missing from the soil. This soil compost for me, it's not established, it's only this year's, so I probably need a few more years from my lovely homemade compost until I build up that level I really would like to sow all of my seeds. So until then, I'm just gonna have to fight through these kind of problems. Honestly, this usually happens beginning of the season, so you might see a handful on your plants. I usually just take it off and just throw it. Sometimes can even manage to ripen, and I eat it and it's fine. But you know, it is what it is, friends. I've also got a row of sweet potatoes growing here as well, and some dill and tomatillo. On to the next bed. I can't remember the variety. I've lost the sign, or it's a volunteer, but this tomato, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's ready, and it's got loads on it. Look at this. Wow, smells absolutely fantastic. So I've got more cayenne pepper in here. That's a parsnip, marigold. Tomatillos are looking really good at filling up this lovely husk. So as soon we get back, it is gonna be so much canning going on. So every day, remember, in August I'm gonna do some kind of canning. I can just see another blossom and rot going on here. I'll take this off to show you. This is the paste variety. I had quite a few on this like that. So we're gonna harvest, make tomatillo salsa verde sauce, probably lots of tomato sauce and so on. Okay, so behind me here we've got another volunteer. I think these are definitely pumpkins, and because it's got absolutely loads on it, they are on the small side, but I wouldn't need this anyway, and my animal's not so keen on it neither, so it's gonna be a fall decoration probably around the house, and then we're just gonna have to work it out what we're gonna do with it. Look, all these lovely paste tomatoes. So the San Marzano now, it's definitely getting ready, and as we go along, we've got Over here we've got some blushing on the Amish paste as well, and a Cuban black, this pepper-like. I've actually harvested one. We've already tried one, but yeah, they are started as well over here. It's now turning. They are looking so well. I've also got a row of carrot in here, in this bed. Some marigold companion plants, sweet peas and zinnia. Beautiful. And honestly, this pumpkin, it's just everywhere. Absolutely loaded with these vines. This is my slicer tomato bed. So we've got the Black Beauty. We've already had quite a few on it. Absolutely amazing. I love it. We've got the Vilma, the little determinate cherry tomato variety. Lots of marigolds, sweet peas and zinnias going on as companion planting, snapdragon, basil. We've got celery in here and this beautiful green copia. It's now really ripening really well. We also got a few of the brandywine now, blushing, so that's amazing. Green giant, I managed to harvest one of this as well. So this is the other side of the paste tomato bed. So it's looking really, really good. I've also got a row of celery in here as well, and a marigold as a companion plant. I really wanted to show you that alpaca. It had this like, look, I'm playing dead position. Little monkey. Oh, bless him. I love him. Right, we had to come out because my camera was started overheating and turn itself off. So we'll go back to the tunnel in a minute, finish it off. But a touch cooler outside, so we're gonna tour around this side of the tunnel next. So these two beds got the main potato crops in it. We've harvested now 2 raised beds full of potatoes, the rocket firstly from the tunnel and the Charlotte with the kohlrabi. And these two's got some cabbages in here as well, and we're going to harvest this probably next month. I mean, this one now you can clearly see it's dying back, the green foliage on the potatoes, so that's gonna be full. These cabbages are not covered, so they're getting some buttering now. The field kraut, absolutely looking gorgeous, so definitely gonna do lots of sauerkraut and cabbage project, probably kimchi and stuff when we come back. And over here we still got some kohlrabi to harvest, and I'm going to put the sweet potatoes here in this bed because there is space. The marshmallow is now in full bloom, looking really good. The only thing I hope I'm not gonna miss while I'm away, these beautiful pink gladiolas. They're not flowered yet, but they're very close. And we've got the red barren red onion to harvest when we come back, so that's awesome. Look at this beautiful snapdragon. And we've got oca all along here. So we're going to harvest the oca just after the first frost. It's got this beautiful yellow flower. Right, the last 2 bed in here, it's got the dinosaur kale in it. We've got some dill now going to seed. We've got a potato to harvest in here as well, actually. We've got a row. And they are looking fantastic. The dill is now all in dill head. We're gonna harvest the seeds. Also got some beans growing in here. Hi Sandika! All along the fence, all the flowers are looking amazing. I have harvested a lovely bunch of these beautiful sunflowers. Not sunflowers, straw flowers, sorry. Look at this lovely butterfly over there. So it made an absolutely amazing bouquet. The straw flowers are looking amazing. We've harvested this from the old house, the seeds, and then we grew these little as a baby plants and planted them out, and they are looking now fantastic after now they put in this beautiful flower display. Do you know what I mean with my homegrown squash? They're not looking well at all. I've put some here, put some there. That's probably courgette. They honestly, the only one what actually doing okay, or just started doing something, is this pumpkin here. It's now vining and it's got actually something on it. So I'm actually quite excited about that because we've planted this in here, and this is the, I think it's a wild flat white boar variety. Borage and a Phacelia, it's been loved by the bees. It's usually covered. Okay, let's try to go back to the tunnel. Let's see if we can finish this tour, friends. In this bed, we've got some struggling sweet corn. We've got a row of Sicilian violet. No, it is a Romanesco Jessie cauliflower, a row. We've got some parsley growing here, some garlic. Okay, we're back to the tunnel. So lots of growing in here. I've covered this up, although it's been eaten so badly. So I'm not sure what's gonna happen in here. But as soon I come back, I'm gonna have to harvest these absolutely gorgeous cabbages in here. These are the Holland Late Winter. I mean, this head, it's now ready. That can be harvested. I just not had a time to deal with it. But all these are getting close. So I would ideally love to wait so you can make a nice sauerkraut bunch. Up there we've got the beans are looking fantastic with some sweet peas. So it's a really amazing to look at. And we've got some snapdragons now in flower in here. My pride and joy squash is this Volunteer, absolutely stunning blue Hubbard. Oh, I don't know what this is, to be honest, but I've got another variety of cabbage in here, the January King or the Savoy cabbage. So they are looking okay, and this is the slicer tomato bed. I am glad we managed to do this store. Well, see you back in 10 days. I cannot wait to show you the changes. But for now, bye friends. Look at these little cutie pies. So this mama has got 6 chicks. They're a few days old. They're absolutely cute. We still got a few in the incubator and Gingy's got 1. So we've got 7 chicks all together at the moment. And I'll keep you updated how it goes. It is another warm day, so I've just gave them fresh water. And they are now just chilling in the shade. It's hot, isn't it? It is hot. These little chicks grown so much now. So cute. Yes. Good job, Mama. Oh, we've got 1 egg. One is laying there. Hello, Mama. Oh, 1 turkey egg in here. It's okay, Gingy. That's Gingy with the little chick. She's about 4 days old now, nearly a week. So these are the fall crops. Let's see how much growth they want to put on in 10 days. I'll show you in 2 weeks' time after we're back from holiday. Oh wow! What? Literally 12 days difference makes in these plants. I cannot believe it. So literally what you just seen, that was before our holiday. We've gone for 10 days. You know, I probably filmed the day before and we literally came back yesterday, so it's a day after. And look at this Swiss chard. This is ready to harvest. That's a chicory, just right here. We've got the purple sprouting broccoli, so I don't feel too bad now. When we go to the garden, and I'm gonna show you what they look like there. Because you've got replacement and the cottages, the kale, what goes to tree, literally. Oh wow. We've got the 2-3 cauliflower Jessie and the Sue lettuce, you know, the iceberg some, the kind of favorite. Oh wow, amazing. So this is our fall garden. We're going to plant these babies out the next couple of weeks. It is a drizzly day. I am glad it's raining, so I don't need to water outside. Oh, morning, Toffee. Good morning, Toffee. Good morning, big boy. Oh, we've missed you. Yes. And my two little munchkins, Sandy and Lucy Bearsy. Hi, girly bunnies. What you doing? What you two doing? Huh? You okay? Oh, they just whatever. And welcome to Poultry Village. All the turkeys and the chickens. Oh, the baby turkeys have grown. Look. I just gave them some boiled eggs, so that's what they're chasing and eating now. Oh, they're looking good. Hello. Hello, Mama. Let's go see the little ones. I've not seen them yet. Oh my goodness, you have grown. You got visitor. Some boiled egg. Oh, Mama, you're doing a good job. Oh, you still got all 6 babies. That's great news. Good job, Mama. This little one with Gingy. Wow, it's really big. Looks like a cockerel. It's got short tail. We are back from holiday and I cannot believe how much everything have changed. I always say that, but that's a fact. It is July. It is in fact end of July. It's 29th of July. We came back from holiday yesterday, 28th. We have spent lovely time with my family for 10 days. I'm sure I filmed a day before we left for holiday. So we left for holiday on the 18th. So I'm sure I filmed 17th, what you've just seen. And let's go back and see all the changes happened literally after about 12 days. So regarding that all these brassicas been covered, these were all cauliflowers. The cabbage white managed to get in small gaps, laid an egg, and within a couple of weeks, literally, the caterpillars grow absolutely massive and they are all over the brassica plants and they eating up our cauliflower. So what I'm doing now, the leaves what destroyed, really destroyed, I am going to just remove it and then we're going to take it to the chickens. This will grow back. As long as the middle is not destroyed, it's okay. Chickens will appreciate this. Actually, I am going to remove these leaves because they are shading these beautiful peppers anyway. So that's gonna be a big treat today for the animals. This lovely pepper plant is full of flowers and that will really be shaded by these huge brassica leaves. So what we're doing, it should have not been a maintenance. I was just gonna show you what the garden looks like after holiday. So I am probably gonna stop filming in a minute and we're gonna look around and I'm gonna do a maintenance. But you know, sometimes I just can't help myself when I see an issue like this. I feel like I have to do it, but probably I'm gonna come back and finish this job off. Let's go see the beautiful garden. So over here we're definitely going to harvest this cabbage. This is now ready and I can see a little bit of caterpillar damage and we don't want to lose this. And this is a very hard, you know, center of a cabbage. It's ready to harvest and this will make an amazing sauerkraut. I was actually waiting on the rest. So yeah, we're gonna have to. Some of them are closing, it's not quite ready, but some of them got caterpillar damage and some of them, because of moisture issues, it started to rot and that needs, you know, an urgent attention. So out of the 5 Holland late winter cabbage, this one is the best. This one here, it's okay. It's not quite hard, the center for my liking. I would like to harvest, so we might give this one is good, but it's still a small head. This one's got caterpillar damage and it's very small, and this one, what I was telling you, having issues, started to rot. So you know, that needs attention. But look at this overgrown jungle of beans. Wow. And I was hoping that it's gonna be loads and loads of beans on it, but it's still only the foliage growing. Look at this. We still got lots of beautiful sweet peas. Smells absolutely amazing. We have got a bird in here with us. But yeah, but over here, the borlotti, look at these beautiful beans. Isn't that gorgeous? And it's covered, so we're gonna have lots of borlotti beans. And we just need to wait and see what the other half is like. Is that a borlotti as well? The sign says cave bean. So says French bean, cave bean. We're just gonna have to wait and see, friends, because this, I cannot see any bean on it yet. Right. Okay. Look at this runner beans flowers. And this lovely peach color is the runner bean flower up there. The peachy color is the bean, what is edible, the runner bean. And next to it, the white, it's a sweet pea, what is not edible, it's only ornamental. And it smells amazing. I am now seriously thinking of taking some of these sunflowers away. Right, some of these runner beans are now grew too huge for my liking to eat. We can clearly see now the beans inside, so that's very tough now and stringy. So I either wait and we save the seeds, or we can give it to the animals, or we can take the beans out and cook it actually. But I like it when it's just literally half of the size, if that. Look, all these beautiful tomatoes are now ready to harvest. The tomatoes are looking amazing. On the other hand, the Savoy cabbage, unfortunately, I'm not sure if you can save anything because that's all rotten. So I'm a bit gutted, but it is what it is. We might be able to have this one. Maybe we can save, we can take the outer leaves off and then use this one. But look, all these beautiful black beauties. It's no doubt that tomatoes are one of my favorite. They actually fruit, but it's vegetable for me to grow. Oh wow, look at this, friends. So these are the paste tomatoes, and I am so glad They are looking fantastic. I cannot see any damage. I cannot see any cracks. Absolutely amazing. So I am now taking notes in my head what we're going to do in the Every Bit Count challenge preservation. So it's definitely we're gonna do a few tomato projects, and we've got lots and lots of green tomatoes as well. So the next couple of months it's gonna be all about tomatoes, friends. Over here as well, all the cherries are now ready to pick. And this is the green giant. This is now so ready to harvest. We're probably gonna have that for breakfast today. Wow, yeah, it's definitely a tomato harvest on the horizon. Look at this beautiful zinnia. We definitely going to pick some flowers as well to the vase to bring it in. Oh wow! Wow! I have removed the covers, but what is very successful on the other hand, it's not all bad news on the brassica side, because look at this cabbage. This cabbage, it's amazing. And we've got quite a few. Wow! This got like this cone shape. If you remove the few outer leaves, this is gonna be absolutely fantastic. This one is growing nicely. These leaves are absolutely massive. We had the potatoes in here, the rocket first early, and I'm over the moon with these absolutely glorious looking cabbages. And this is just like fantastic. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be part of Every Bit Counts challenge. We're going to harvest some of these cabbages, and then we're going to make some yummy food with them, preserving them. This volunteer tomato over here, it's now massive. I have not pruned this tomato, so I'm curious if this is gonna come for anything. Oh wow! We've got some, I think this is one of the biggest tomatillo I've grown, friends. I think I need to do some maintenance. Can you see these peas are now moldy and they've now gone over. I have now collected enough seed to sow next year, so we're gonna remove all those. But look at this tomatillo. Wow, and it's got loads on it. So the tomatillo is ready when the husk, it's literally crack. You know, it starts like that. The little tomatillo grows inside. It's like this little lantern. And when it pushes out, that means it's definitely ready to harvest. So that's amazing. And this is a volunteer tomatillo, what is awesome. Oh, we've got lots of cayenne pepper to harvest as well. What is good. We've got some tomatoes over here as well. Some more flowers. Oh, the chili is looking good on this side. This is the Sugar Rush peach. The Sugar Rush peach chili. And this is the Zhichava. This is actually a paprika. Not spicy. Ah, 100% the green zebra tomato. It's ready to harvest. We've got all sorts in here. Self-seeded cosmos. Grew these little baby cosmos in here. Let's see if we're gonna have late frost, we might have a second cosmos bloom. Look at this bed, friends. Isn't it just looking amazing? Look at this beautiful zinnia and marigold and these lush sweet potato plants. Oh, this has given me so much happiness. Right, the next project, what we're gonna do, harvesting these beans. We've got loads of beans now. We've got yellow and green French beans, climbing beans, and the plant is now covered. So that's gonna be probably today's job, because we don't want any more days. They are now past their prime, how I like it. They're still good. I've tried it. So we're gonna harvest this today, and then we're gonna make a decision how we're gonna preserve it. This is my melon plant, what is kind of looking all right, but it's a slow for me. Yeah, that needs to help to trail up on that twine. Loads and loads of cherry tomatoes. This is a cherry tomato trellis slash bean and carrot and tomatillo. And this is actually a ground cherry. What is looking fantastic. Wow, look at this snapdragon. Isn't it gorgeous? I am very happy with the progress. If you watch the first part of this video, you've seen the tomatoes just started. We had maybe a handful of ripe tomatoes, and look at them now. Transformation in 2 weeks. Wow. And we are at the side of the trellis on this bean arch, and there's absolutely loads to harvest. So I am thinking to do, we can can these green beans, green and yellow French beans. The ones what we've just managed to do a few pint jars, because there's only a couple of handful before the holiday, but now we definitely can, I would say, quite a few of maybe quart jars. And this looks like a runner bean, beautiful vibrant red. Yeah, this is definitely a runner bean. Wow. I can just stay here all day, friends, and admire this beautiful garden. What me and you grew together. So, the pumpkins, we've got loads and loads of these baby pumpkins. They are actually now started to turn, so they won't be growing much more now. But I'm happy with that, because I would like to use all these pumpkins to decorate for fall, and then perhaps we can give it to the animals. And next year I've got a plan where I would like to create or extend my garden for cucumbers, courgettes, pumpkins, squash, and we can grow them separate. It's not gonna be an issue for us like they're gonna grow all over the path, because if I would have not cut this back drastically, they would have been literally all over the place. Because I've cut this back and only let 2 stem growing and cut the rest back, this only grew me 2 squash, what I'm very happy with, because look at this one. This one is looking amazing, so this will feed us for a couple of months, then we preserve it. And this one, this is the other one on here, and this is the other pumpkin plant. Can you see it's turning now from green to this little bit yellow? So, and it's got loads in here as well, absolutely loaded. But this is gonna make a lovely fall decorations for us. So this is another tomatillo. We've got 1 dropped on the floor. That's definitely ready. So that's been lucky not being eaten, because when the tomatillo actually you know, the outer leaf, it's gone dry, and the tomatillo inside actually turns yellow. It's actually a really lovely sweet taste. So we leave that aside. I'm gonna collect that in a minute. Because of the weight issue, so they've not broken, luckily, but they actually bent quite a few of the stem. But I'm gonna leave it now as it is and just keep my eye on it, make sure they don't touch the floor. I'm just gonna lift that up, and I think that's gonna be absolutely fine. But there is a lot of tomatillo already, so I am thinking of another preservation method of my lovely salsa verde sauce. So we can make salsa verde. To make salsa verde we need cilantro or coriander. What we have, I'm hoping the in a week or so, these lovely baby coriander, cilantro will grow, so we can use them in our salsa verde sauce. And this is another pea arch, and we're going to remove all this now. Over here, in the pepper bed, what is everything else but peppers visible, we've got another squash, pumpkin. I don't know if it's definitely cross-pollinated because it doesn't look like, it looks like pumpkin in as a color, but it doesn't look like a pumpkin because it looks like a courgette. So I think this is definitely some kind of cross-pollination going on in here. And the cayenne pepper we can harvest, definitely. Lots of red I can see now, so that's good. Cosmos dill head, we're gonna use this when we're gonna make pickle. Oh, what I haven't seen, so we're probably not doing really well. The cucumber and the gherkin, we go back and check in a minute, because I really wanted to do something with those, like a dill pickle, fermented cucumber and something else as well. Over here this is another plant, squash plant. This is a yellow. I don't know what this is neither, that's a volunteer, but there's got quite a few on it. Over here we've got a Zimbabwe chili pepper, Zimbabwe black. These little tiny, can you see? These little tiny chilies on it. They're really, really spicy. Oh, okay, so the gherkins, not grown at all. Got one little gherkin on it and that's it. All along, they are looking yellow and sad. So that's definitely not gonna be the best cucumber or gherkin here, friends. Actually, we've got one in here and that's it. And one in there. So we'll see what's gonna happen here. I've just been working hard to removing all these peas what had quite a lot of mold on it, and I have decided to just pull it out. And actually that left so much space. Let me show you on the trellis. And what I have done, I actually just using the twine just secured the tomato plants. So this is became sort of tomato and tomatillo arch, and over there is the same. I've just spotted this little tiny frog. Can you see it? Okay, let's have a look. The outside bed. I am so glad that I haven't missed these beautiful gladioli, friends. I was worried that I'm gonna miss it. Look at these gladioli. They've got the prettiest vibrant pink color. Wow. Marshmallow is now in full bloom. Fairy tale pink. That is definitely a fairy tale pink color gladioli. Also, I've got oca in here, so the rest is the same. Over here I have planted some, I've bought a few, that's the only thing I've bought this year. Few sweet potato varieties, so they are in there. We need to harvest the kohlrabi, friends. Another project, what we need to do in the Every Bit Counts Challenge Preservation Month in August, we're gonna harvest this absolutely gorgeous looking cabbage. Wow! So we've got a few here, and probably about mid-August time, in a couple of weeks, we're gonna harvest this potato. This is now main crop, so we're gonna harvest these. These cabbages not quite ready yet. The other bed, it's still more on the greener side of this main potato variety. And I see a seed forming. This one is actually still coming to flower. But when I see a seed, I'm taking the seeds off. Like that. And we've got, oh, the jumping bugs. The jumping bugs, friends. I thought we were gonna get away with that as well. They have arrived. And look, all these, holy shoot. Look, all these caterpillars, friends. Okay. We have got things doing really well along the fence, especially the straw flowers. The straw flowers definitely the strongest plant. The kale, the dinosaur kale, it's doing well, although the caterpillars are on it as well. So I'm going to harvest this probably for dinner. And we've got some potatoes to harvest in here. Some of them are poking out. They get in green because they have light get into them. But this bed is doing well. It's nearly done. Like this potato in here really needs harvesting. So this side is doing really, really well. I mean, because it's an overcast day, the straw flowers nice and tight. Soon as sun come out, they'll open beautifully. Oh, the alpacas are far away. I was gonna show you the alpacas. Alright, let's see what the other side looks like. We also need to harvest some of these potatoes are now gone, totally died back in those pots. So we're gonna harvest those as well. Look at these, friends. My flower bed. Absolutely stunning. This one's got the cottager's kale. Look all these caterpillars. And the jumping bugs, there's little black bugs. Wow. It's been raining on and off today. So that's good. It's water in the garden. Look at all these beautiful colors. I mean, I need to do some cutting back after the holiday. This one's gone fallen, so that's absolutely gorgeous. That can actually go to the house. We can make a bouquet, a gladioli bouquet for sure. I mean, this one is so beautiful. The dahlias is amazing. Wow. Okay, snapdragons in here, what we've planted. Now they're doing really well. We've sown this from seed and I am so happy how they turned out. They're all different colors as well. So we've saved these seeds from last year's garden. Lots of chard to harvest. Amazing. We've got a couple of volunteer squash and pumpkin in this bed as well. This one is looking good. Don't know what variety. We've got some tomatillo, but this is actually the garlic bed. Still not ready to harvest. We know when it's ready when the last quite a few leaves are actually died back. So it's actually 1, 2, 3 it's died back in the fourth one. So it's not long at all. Most of the carrots from one of the variety of She Grows Veg is gone to seed. And this one is another variety of squash. Oh, I've got the alpacas here now. Hi girls, I've missed you. Hello, hi Jenny. Hi Jasmine, Juniper, Nugget. And Teddy. You like the rain? You gonna say hello? Hello, my sweetie girlies. Hello. Oh, you're so cute. You're so cute. Hi, girls. Hello. Oh, look at them. Hello, my sweet girls. Are you enjoying the weather now? Cool down a bit and a bit of a rain? Yeah? Oh, you good girls. You good girls. I love the alpacas. Snapdragons I have not planted these snapdragons, look. They are looking amazing. All volunteers. Grape not looking the greatest. But yeah, so at some point we're going to harvest all these pots. In all the pots we've got potatoes growing. Comfrey, looking good. So yeah, I am very happy how the garden's looking, and we have got so much going on in here now what we can harvest. So I'm just making plans. This chard is now gone to seed, so I can leave it and we can save some seed, or I can give it to the animals. What I have noticed in this bed, we've got some purple sprouting broccoli growing now. I'll try to remove these eggs. Where are they? Oh, those little baby purple sprouting broccolis in between the stem and the end of the leaf. So we probably gonna have some for Christmas. So most of the onions are now flipped over. That means they are now ready to harvest. So we're gonna wait for the dry day and we're going to harvest those. We have got plenty beetroot to harvest. So we're gonna have recipes and preservation day, probably something to do with beetroot. Awesome. These potatoes now gone to seed, so I'm gonna remove the seed like that. This is a volunteer potato, looking robust. Coriander, ready. And our last bed has got lots of bollotti beans growing in it. And sweet corn and cosmos. Sweet corn's not doing great for me this year, but probably because they're so overcrowded. The purple sprouted broccoli needs harvesting. It's going to seed soon. Oh, look what I've spotted. Got our first popcorn corn growing in here. That's good. I've just spotted another one. Oh wow. Right, we're gonna have some corn. Look at this purple one. That's gonna be beautiful. And we've got all these brassicas. I took the cover off because, as you can see, it's been munched on daily, this purple sprouting broccoli. So we've got a row of sweet corn growing here, what is really pretty. And this purple sprouting broccoli now gone to seed, so probably we're gonna remove this plant. I'm absolutely chuffed how well this snapdragon looking. These are the outside tomatoes in here. What looks like, I hope it's not blight on it. I'm just gonna remove these dead leaves. Okay. Beautiful cosmos, looking very healthy still. Lots of beans coming along, sun's just out. So pretty. Removing the calendula seed. This is parsley, you can harvest parsley as well. Perhaps we can freeze dry some. Wow. And I've just missed some of these. We've got some more sweet corn growing in here, although these plants are so tiny, but they're already forming corn on them. Look at these. Oh, I love it. Wow, I think we pretty much done. It just started sprinkling, raining again, and it's sunny at the same time, so we might see a rainbow in a minute, friends. Well, I hope you enjoyed spending time with me today, and hope you enjoyed seeing what not even quite 2 weeks different makes in a summer in the garden, you know, like especially with those plants in a grow room, you know, we've just literally about a good month ago sown those seeds. 2 weeks ago. They were baby seeds, we potted them on, and now they are ready to come out. So that would give us a fall garden and even winter or spring food. Ah, look at this. Absolutely love it. I will come back with lots of cooking videos in Every Bit Counts challenge, lots of preserving videos. So if you're interested, you are welcome, friends. But for now, bye bye.